Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and we've done literally the live, we didn't do a live repair. I literally did a repair offline and I recorded it, so I'll post up the next few days up on this site. But I wanted to sort of run over, it's all been repaired now. So Phantom 3 Standard, which is this one in front of me. So here we go, so this is the Phantom 3 Standard. We had a dodgy motor, and I think it was actually front, this left one here. So this is the one we had the issue with. Make sure it is right. Yeah, it is the right one. So now it's all been tidied up. So when I upload a video on the repair, you'll see exactly what I had to deal with here. So we've taken the motor off itself, replaced with a new one, resoldered all the joints, done a bit of cleaning and tidying up here as well, so it looks quite nice. And we've now actually loaded up the DJI Go app, and we've now actually got a fully working motor. Sorry, change here. So yeah, so just powered it up outside here, and we fired it all up, did a compass calibration first, because obviously the top of the shell's still off at the moment, and literally tested the motor, and it's all working fine. It's all back to running again. So we're going to put the shell on top, bolt it all back together, put the sticky labels back on it, and get it back packed in its box, ready to go back to its owner, so his owner should be able to get to fly it. So I might do a quick hovering test here while the weather's still quite calm in the back garden, make sure it does take off and there's no any other issues, and the motor's working fine, and then we can then pack it away and off it goes. So yeah, so we've taken the old motor, which is this one here, and it obviously the wires are all burnt, and it's a horrible mess, so it's a bit sort of, and I think what he's done is put the screws back from his props, taking them off, and instead of putting the short screws back, he's put one of the long screws back, which then damaged the motor itself, which caused it to burn out. So that's the old one we've now replaced. I've got loads of these spares. If you've got a Phantom 3 Standard and you've got motor issues where you put the screws in too long, or you burnt the motors out, it's easy to burn these motors out. Even when you crash and land, first thing you should do is literally do a shutdown. As soon as it's coming out of the air and it's going to crash, and you've got no control over getting it back up in the air again, literally turn the motors off, because there's two things it can cause: motor burnout, and the biggest thing, this is easily replaceable, but the biggest thing is leaving it on still spinning, because it can actually then make the ESC pops. When the ESC pops, it means you have to change the new board. The ESCs are built onto the motherboard. They're not a separate module like the Phantom 2 Vision Plus was, and you'll have to replace the whole motherboard, which will cost you a couple £100. And then because it's a Phantom 3 Standard, it's probably much more cheaper to go and buy a new one. But if you manage to burn a motor out, I've got loads of these buggers. I've got a whole box of them. I'll show you that. These are all the spares that I've got from repairing, and I got tons, and there must be about 6-7 motors in there, and I've got quite a lot more in the box. I've got Phantom 3 Standard, Phantom 3 Pro and Advanced motors, spares as well, all new. So I'm looking to get rid of all my spares, because I'm not doing repairs anymore. I don't mind doing one-offs like this because I have the parts for it. It's here, it's in stock, I can get it on your drone. But if you've got things need ordering in, that's why I tend to sort of draw the line, because it's very hard to get stuff from DJI itself, where before I was literally doing loads of repairs. I was probably doing about 6 a week, maybe more, depending on now. I was doing Phantom 3 Standards, Phantom 3 Pro, Advances. I had lots of 4s coming in as well. I even got Phantom 4 shell parts still here. So if you've crashed your Phantom 4 and it's intact, apart from the shell, I do have a bottom piece, and also have a good working top piece, minus a few bugs on there. So if you wanted that shell, because you've broken it, there's no damage or cracks on this one. It's just literally slight bugs on it. Lots of bugs on that side there. You're welcome to buy that from me, or if you want me to repair one that requires a shell, I'm happy to do that as well. And I do miss doing repairs. Repairs have been very interesting, it's been challenging, I've enjoyed doing them, but it's a shame for DJI's locking all its parts down and trying to, I mean, it's a new EC law coming into play, saying that they want the manufacturers to do the repairs, not people that are not qualified, or people like us at home to do it, or don't even want people that own the drones to do it themselves. Hence why I've stopped doing repairs, because that's what's happened. So they're making the parts more harder to become available, so they're forcing you to go back to the manufacturer to get it done instead. But no, it's been enjoyable. So if you're watching this guy, can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's on Facebook on anyway. Your drone's ready to go. We're going to get it packed up in a box, and I'll send you an invoice, and you can then get it, and I can get it shipped off to you. So yeah, all sorted. So I'm just going to do a quick pre-flight test, and the video for the repair is going to come out in the next couple of days. I'll get it all edited together for you, so you can actually see how I actually swap the motors off and put the new motors on. Very simple, easy to do. So hope you find these guys useful. Anything else you'd like to see me to do or try? I've got lots of videos I haven't uncut yet. I haven't cut and edited it together, so I'll probably get them bashed out for you as well. So stay tuned for the next video. So thanks guys for watching. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't like the video. If you want to know more about repairs and want to see more stuff, or you've got comments, general comments, again, put them below and I'll answer them to you. And see you on the next video. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Cheers guys.